welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Mookie. My channel is all about self-love, growth, and bettering yourself. So if this sounds like something you've been trying to implement into your life, welcome to my community. So this is going to be episode 2 of my new series or segment or whatever you will, called the Summer of Manifestation, where I talk about the 12 universal laws of manifesting. And today we are going to get into universal law number 2, which is the law of vibration. And I just want to share that if you know the 12 universal laws, then you will be the best manifester. So I think this is really important to share because this is something that I have recently implemented into my life. And well, all of the universal laws, I'm still learning, and I would just like to share what I'm learning while I go through this journey of manifesting my dream life. But I say this all to say, once you do master the 12 universal laws, then you will be able to play this game we call life successfully. Also want to acknowledge, I've said this in the first episode, but I want to acknowledge whenever I am talking about the universe, I don't want to offend anyone or think that I am discrediting God when I talk about the universe and God being within us. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Okay, so what is the law of vibration? The law of vibration states that every object, no matter how big or small it is, vibrates on a certain frequency. As humans, we vibrate on a certain frequency that is in correspondence with our thoughts and emotions and actions. So when I say this, think of a radio and how you have to tune into a certain frequency on the radio, I guess spectrum. you have to tune in for a radio. You have to tune into a certain frequency in order to get a specific station. And it's just like that with our thoughts, emotions, and actions. We are going to go into a certain frequency or on a certain frequency depending on how positive and negative our thoughts, actions, and emotions are. Albert Einstein said, "Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it." So when I think of the law of vibration, the first things that come to mind is birds of a feather, the sayings, birds of a feather flock together, or show me your friends and I'll show you your future. This just puts it all into perspective for me when I think about the law of vibration, because it shows you that whoever you hang out with, you're on their same frequency, but also you're able to get on their frequency, but they can also lower your frequency if they have bad habits, and they can bring your frequency up if they tend to have good habits. Another example I like to think of is, think about our cell phones and how they can communicate with each other without us seeing the frequencies passing through one another. They all are on a certain network. Right now, everybody's pretty much on 5G. 3G to 5G, from the 3G to the 5G range. That's what network our cell phones operate on in order to communicate with one another. So our energy is the same. It operates on a certain frequency to attract things that are on that same frequency. And if we're not in, say, 3G or 4G or 5G, then we have to go on another frequency to attract other things that are not on the 3G, 4G, and 5G. If you get what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. So it's very important that you are aware of your thoughts. So if you were thinking negatively, what do you think is going to come out of that? Negative actions. Your reality is going to be negative because your outlook on life, your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions all resonate negative. They all say negativity. But if you're in a state of gratitude and you're positive and you're happy and you're appreciative of everything that you have experienced in your life thus far, what is your reality going to look like? It's going to be positive. So what you have to do is choose the reality that you want. You have to be able to decide if you have to be able to decide on what you want, because if you're not able to decide on what you want, how is the universe going to know what to bring you? So you have to, one, decide what you want, and then decide to match the frequency of the things that you want. And this can be you being delusional, but also I like to say, because delusional sounds a little harsh, but just choose to resonate with the things or the frequency that your dream life is on. So like I said with the cell phone example, vibrations and frequency, that's how we connect. You know how when you can feel somebody's energy, that's their vibration that they're on. So like I said with the cell phone example and how we use frequency and networks to connect the devices with one another, we use our frequency, our energy, and our vibrations to connect with others. You know how when you meet somebody and their energy feels off, it's the same thing. Their frequency is different from yours, even though you do attract them into your life, because lower people and people on lower vibration and higher vibration still can be attracted to us, but we attract specific outcomes on certain frequencies due to the law of vibration. So here's the vibration chart. So on the scale, it shows you everything between shame and enlightenment. So shame is at the bottom, where it says on the upside down cone is the alpha. That is a low vibration. And then at the very top where enlightenment is, it also has numbers 700 to 1000. I made my own chart just to remind myself of the different the different frequencies. Back when I was doing real estate, I had stopped working my 9 to 5, and it was a huge transition for me. I went into depression, and I just had to remind myself to raise my frequency on a daily basis. So I made this chart and I put it up in my room, and it was very similar to this. But instead of doing the cones, I just drew a rectangle with the different colors and wrote down the words. So the words served as a reminder for me that these are things that I need to feel in order to raise my frequency. So there's enlightenment, then it goes down to peace, joy, love, reason, acceptance, willingness, neutrality, courage, pride, anger, desire, fear, grief, apathy, guilt, and shame. And then all the way to the right, it says expanded and contracted. So when you are feeling things, when you're neutral and below, well, from neutral all the way down to shame, that's when your feelings are contracted. And that's what makes it low vibrational. Think of somebody being open-minded and closed-minded when you are talking about contraction. It's when you're closed-minded, you're not able to see the full picture, and you just have one set way of thinking. So you want to basically expand your feelings. So going past neutral to willingness all the way through enlightenment. And so think of that as the open mind, where you are able to see things from different perspectives and you're able to take in much more information without judgment. So that's how I like to compare the two with expanded and contracted. And gratitude, I want to say it's not on this chart, but it is up there with enlightenment. And gratitude is something I practice every day. So I get my gratitude journal and I write down things that I'm grateful for, things that I will be grateful for, and affirmations. I've stated this in previous videos. I got the idea from Jazz Turner. She's really good with self-love and self-improvement. So I did get that idea from her, and I would recommend getting a journal that you can write down things that you're grateful for so that you can be on a higher vibration on a daily basis. And I want to just go over the signs of you actually raising your vibration. So I noticed that I was raising my vibration when I was becoming more aware of the things that I was putting on the inside of my body. So I was drinking less and less until I stopped drinking, and then I just don't feel the need to drink alcohol anymore. Alcohol is a low vibrational drink. It can lower your vibration. It can take away your energy. You ever notice how you get hangovers? I know that has to do with medical reasons, but it does take your energy away as well, because you're having to recuperate and gain your energy back after consuming a large amount. That's the same with processed foods. When you cut out processed foods, you'll notice that you have more energy to move about your day, and you're not feeling sluggish, you're not gaining weight in the wrong areas, and you're just flourishing. The next sign that you are raising your vibration is you are taking better care of yourself. And this is aside from eating better, even though it has to do with raising your vibration. When I say taking care of yourself, I mean treating yourself with care, valuing yourself, taking care of your body by going to the gym or working out. These are all things to indicate that you are raising your vibration, because you are actually becoming more aware of what you need to do in order to maintain that high vibration or high frequency. And the third sign that you are raising your vibration, you are more present, which makes your energy more powerful. And if you are familiar with auras, your aura will shine. People will see that you are just on a higher vibration just by being around you. This is something that people can feel. This is how you present yourself. You tend to be more confident, well, more on a more confident level. Your self-esteem is higher than normal. But basically, you are not dwelling in the past. You are not anxious about the future. You are in the present, you are in the now, and you have all of your energy with you in the present rather than it being dispersed in the past and in the present. And in the future. Okay, so to conclude everything that I talked about, being on a higher vibration is going to help you manifest because you are going into alignment with the things or life that you're manifesting for yourself. So practicing gratitude is a great way to raise your frequency, raise your vibration, so that you can become better aligned with the things in life that you are manifesting. In order to manifest what you are focused on, then you have to remove the things that are lowering your vibration and taking your energy away from you. So like I said, the signs that are there that you're raising your vibration, it's going to be the opposite. So if you're doing the opposite of those signs, that means you need to actually cut those things out of your life so that you can raise your vibration and so that you can start manifesting the things that you need or want in your life. And after you raise your vibration, you just have to start taking action so that you can actually manifest your desires. That is all for this video. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss the next episode. We are going to talk about the third universal law, which is actually the law of action. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video.